would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Aloha from Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the game. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Caught near the sticks. It's Freeman. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
The give to the back. Running to Green. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Got out of trouble and throws. Grab near the marker. It's Freeman. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Warner. Takes the easy completion. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. And that is no good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. So the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball's loose in the backfield. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Back to throw, it's Warner. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
Fresno State will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The give from the gun. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
The Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Warner. He's got his man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Anderson. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Finds a little space. He's loose. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch. It's Sims. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give on the inside. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Moves away as he feels pressure. And he's wrestled to the ground. The Rainbow Warriors line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Sims. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, going up top. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. On 1st down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete to the right. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
You know, the corner route is definitely a timing route because you're pushing straight up the field to make it look like you're running a go, and then you break to the sideline. So quarterback and wide receiver really have to be on the same page with timing.
Caught behind the line. It's Freeman. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Warner. Right on the money. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Freeman. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. He unleashes a long one. Pulls it in down the sideline. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down and goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying play action. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. Past the 30, the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. And they turn it into a defensive score. Oh, man, the defense has just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude. Take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. I'm going to try to go ahead and ice this game away. Defense is still going to have to come back on the field, but unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Finds the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, running back on the move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Warner. Bringing the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Fresno State right back to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at the
lots of running room. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got it.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
The Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give to the back. It's a seam wide open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Gives it on the option. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick him. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th.
3rd downs are so crucial, and quarterbacks, you want them to be, elite with their functioning, be able to go through their progressions, get rid of the football, not take sacks. But they just took a sack. How about the individual effort by that defense, understanding 3rd down and getting to the quarterback?
The clock is relentlessly working against them. Down 4, they'll go for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
The offense just wants to run out the clock in this half. The D still has a couple of timeouts if they want to use them.